TCL has launched its newest smartphone, the TCL 20 Pro 5G, with the Android 11 operating system. I'm Erin from TechGadgetsCanada.com, and I recently got my hands on one of these devices, which TCL says is designed to be light and easy to use and to deliver the ultimate visual experience with high-speed connectivity thanks to 5G, professional quality cameras, adaptive screen displays, and HDR conversion for video. In this review, I'll take a look at what using the phone is like and what the overall ownership experience is. We'll dig into what you get with this phone and all of its features. But a heads up, I won't be going into depth on the features and details of the Android operating system experience. And really heads up though, if you end up liking this video and finding it helpful, please hit that like button and do subscribe, because it does help me keep making more videos that I hope everyone out there gets to watch, enjoy, and learn from.
Let's get a closer look at this phone. The TCL 20 Pro 5G is sleek and moody with its minimalist dual glossy and matte design features and its curved glass face. The rounded edges of the screen allow for seamless viewing, easier cleaning, and simple swiping. The screen is a 6.67-inch Full HD Plus AMOLED screen that does more than just light up. The screen uses an artificial intelligence algorithm to analyze what's going on the screen to help deliver the best possible colors, contrast, and sharpness, and it's supposed to adapt better whether you're watching a movie or reading an ebook. Dubbed Next Vision, you can try this feature out for yourself if you like. Just go to Settings, Next Vision, and you can toggle it on or off.
The TCL 20 Pro 5G can use up to 4 Bluetooth audio devices at the same time, so there's no competition when it comes to connecting to your headphones, speakers, and other smart displays or other devices.
If you prefer the analog route, the 3.5mm headphone jack lets you plug in headphones for a high-quality private listening or viewing experience.
Let's get to the 5G. Almost every smartphone provider and maker has a 5G phone now, but in case you haven't been keeping up on this technology, 5G is a new network standard for cellular connectivity. 5G gives you bigger bandwidth for your smartphone and wireless use, meaning faster downloads, less lagging, especially on video, and no waiting or buffering. In general, better overall smartphone performance. Now, actual 5G access across Canada is hit or miss as carriers are rolling it out in bigger cities first. Even so, my smaller smartphone carrier does not support 5G right now, so I can't make any claims about how well this phone uses the new, more powerful 5G network. But if you're looking for a phone that has access to 5G in the future, even if it's not where you are yet, the TCL 20 Pro should serve you well when the time comes.
More and more of us are choosing to use our larger smartphones to watch videos. Particularly in homes where there's competition for the TV, having your own high-definition screen at your beck and call can be enticing. To improve the video viewing experience, the TCL 20 automatically converts all video content to HDR or high dynamic range technology, which should mean you see more bright and vivid colors. Indeed, watching video on the TCL 20 Pro 5G is pure pleasure. The edge-to-edge screen is vibrant and colorful, and it makes pretty much everything look good.
With the 5G options, you can even watch videos on the go without having to rely on downloads or finding Wi-Fi, meaning if you like to surf and watch video while you're commuting or traveling, the TCL 20 Pro here might be a really great choice for you. Now, not just good for viewing, the TCL 20 Pro 5G is also a photographer's dream.
With those 4 inset rear cameras, including a 48-megapixel main camera, which is actually a change from the 64-megapixel camera in the previous TCL 10. On the front, there's a 32-megapixel front camera, which is an upgrade from the 10's 24-megapixel camera, so it appears to be some give and take here.
A macro lens lets you get really great close-ups, and an ultra-wide-angle sensor will help you capture larger scenes. I'm thinking more things like landscapes. The front-facing camera sensors are specifically designed to help recognize skin tones too, so you should get accurate selfies with the portrait mode. As with the previous TCL 10, the 20 Pro shoots in both 1080p HD and in 4K video, giving you some great options. There's also a video stabilization feature for less shaky videos.
TCL talks up the cameras in this phone as a major selling feature. I found the camera could be hit or miss for me depending on the source lighting and sometimes required some fiddling or retakes. By the way, inside the More tab, there's a whole bunch more features that let you get DSLR style effects, plus there's Super Night Mode and Pro Mode, which lets you customize your shooting in a lot more detail.
All right, let's talk battery life and charging. This phone has a built-in power management optimization system designed to make smarter use of your screen and display. There's a 4,500 milliamp hour battery, which should last you the day, but depending on how often you're pulling it out and what you're doing with it, it's kind of hard to say precisely how long it might last you. There's a quick charging battery inside, so you can get up to about 50% charge in about 35 minutes, and with a Qi charger, you can charge it wirelessly. Another cool feature, you can use the TCL 20 Pro 5G as a universal remote control. A built-in IR port lets the phone act as a universal remote for your home theater and even other electronics around your home. You can use it to control lots of smart home gadgets or just your TV. Just search the phone for IR remote and follow the on-screen prompts to get a device set up and connected to the phone.
The TCL 20 Pro 5G has Android 11 installed, and there's fingerprint sensing and face imaging technology to ensure your phone's security. The phone has an option for you to access what's called the Edge bar, too. This is essentially a customizable quick menu bar that you can add different apps to. Adding things to the bar is super easy, and then with a quick tap, you can access some of your most used apps. If this feature was available on the previous phone, I certainly missed it, but I do find it a welcome addition to the 20 Pro.
If you like using an e-reader, this phone has something called reading mode that supposedly creates a more paper-like reading experience.
When I tested it out, though, it really just adjusted the overall screen color from blue to yellow. It's not as though it's going to turn a web page into an ebook for you. It's really more of a softening of the overall color tone, and I find it kind of unnecessary.
Overall, the TCL 20 Pro 5G here is built for those that want a great overall viewing experience. The included cameras and photography technology keep up to date with the competitors, allowing pretty much anyone to create beautiful photos and videos, and the display is sure to please any cinephile. The sleek design, included features, and the thoughtful adaptive technologies will make this phone really easy to use, and it's well suited for really anyone's needs. Downsides? I'm having a hard time finding any. It's got all the best Android features in a sleek and powerful package. The TCL 20 Pro 5G sells for about $849 Canadian, and it's available from most cellular carriers or retailers. If you want to read this review or reference any of what I've talked about, head over to techgadgetscanada.com where I've got a full write-up. You can post any questions you have for me about this phone either there on the blog or, as always, here on the YouTube channel. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Erin. Until the next time, you can find me on either Twitter or Instagram. Look for @ErinLYYC. You can also always catch me on Facebook at facebook.com/techgadgetscanada.